Welcome to the Hygge Hoop. Children screaming all the time. This week at the box. In the last 7 days since we last saw you and since we were last seen, we have gotten the deck boarded and framed out for this cool little moment that Emily designed. That'll have a bunch of things in it. Another successful Saturday. Out here with my guy, Renan. Renan's helped us build both, now 3 houses. Look at that thing. That looks good. I filled the retaining wall, filled that with dirt over the weekend, put in the gas line for the house, which would be run off of propane. Dug that, put that in this weekend, and put the water line in this weekend. Basically, I'm awesome. It's not a flex. No, I'm kidding. So that's what we did over the weekend. Insulation has also gone in. That is your water? Let me see. Let me taste it.
It's an extra water.
A deer was on you? A bee? You all right? Tell that bee, say nope. It got you because you're so beautiful.
The bee didn't get you.
I can't believe it. We put all the deck boards on, had a crew of 7 guys out here, did all this in a day. All the deck boards, front deck, the surround, and this beautiful enclosure that you see here.
That's going to house
It's going to house people, and
the hot tub and the sauna are going to be in this enclosure. It's going to be like an open end though, so it's not like fully enclosed. So that way you can see out into the ravine.
Beautiful nature.
Do you think we should put a fan in this room?
I was just talking about how awesome I was, and you were fanning it out over here.
Just a thought.
A fan in this room.
That's not in the plans.
Maybe one of those really big, like industrial fans, like we have in manufacturing plants, like.
But it is like 90 degrees outside, so that might be a good idea.
Nah. If there's a sauna, everybody could be here like in their stank.
Yeah, maybe we should add a fan.
Fireplace over yonder. I was thinking we put something underneath it, not like glass or metal like we have at the BoHo, but like.
Already being made. Concrete.
Here? I thought it was just inside.
And out here.
Oh, girl, shoot.
Taking care of it.
What about here? Maybe like a little moment, like some chairs.
Yep, there'll be a couple.
See?
There's a sconce there. Huh. Might be a bench, but the chairs will be around the fireplace. So that, we'll see. Maybe a little like coffee table. I'm not sure yet.
Should we put a handrail up or just not worry about it?
Yeah, I think it's all right.
It's not in the budget.
Something to note, this is not high enough for the hot tub to get through. So,
whoops,
gonna have to bring this up.
That's on me.
Yeah, gonna have to come up.
I'll just get my board stretcher. So the big question, sauna where, hot tub where? With that big glass on the end, the sauna should go here, because you just have these little twiggy trees that we could leave up and it feels like you're in the forest. And then the hot tub's here, so you can jump off the hot tub onto the tree.
Are you gonna push those little twiggy trees over?
No. You don't understand how much time I spent dodging around them to put dirt under this thing.
Well, the one looks kind of sad. He's like tilted.
I can make him happy. I can pull him up. We don't cut trees, okay? We love trees.
I know, but then off of your justification of the glass thing, like you've got 2 in your way versus only 1 in your way over here.
But it just feels like you're immersed in nature.
I'm not sure yet. I just feel like...
You could like touch it.
I feel like sauna is something like just feeling out the space and how it might flow. I feel like a sauna in this corner would be better.
But don't people, isn't it a thing, I would never do this, but isn't it a thing where people get in saunas and they might not have clothes on? So this seems a little more private.
No, it doesn't, because it's by the door more.
But like that has like visibility to where here's just kind of like, book.
No, because then you're standing in front of it right here.
Yeah, you're just like, whoop.
No, and the sauna I think will be larger. Like I feel like it'll come out. Sauna.
The sauna.
I know you wanna.
How big is it? You know you want a sauna.
I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna come out further. So.
Yeah, she's gonna be big.
Yeah, I think the hot tub needs to, and like.
I got an idea. Why don't we put the hot tub
when you're making drinks And gonna go in the hot tub?
You don't drink drinks
That's
here.
closer.
We're not doing drinks here.
To the
okay?
to
this
the
is
kitchen.
a dry hill.
Not true.
This needs to be higher.
Yeah. My other question out here is,
like a lot of seating space. You could just like
well, I'm
have a
thinking
little
like,
tea.
is this like, would it be more beneficial to have couch, like more lounge space, or more like functional, like a
Whatever's free.
a table with benches, like outdoor seating for
Yeah.
eating on?
Whatever you can get for free, I think we should put out here. Because your budget's gone. I'm sick of putting the grill close to the house, like at the BoHo or the Chard. People don't know how to cook and they blow smoke off of it.
They probably will have to go here.
But then you've got a wood facade here and someone's gonna set the whole thing on fire. People don't know how to cook. You'd be surprised. Run a rental business for like 2 years and you learn. People, I think they use it as a fireplace instead of a grill, actually. The insulation was also put in. So
Yeah.
drywall starts, some of it's already started, and finishing up tomorrow. So drywall in, floors next. So while that was going on, Emily was growing a human. She was growing a family and working tirelessly.
Hi, yes. Hey.
Yeah.
We're gonna add on to the hype here. While all this has been going on, I've been able to have a little bit extra time and getting lights ordered. So it's been good because I've actually been able to, again, like see the progress firsthand and then gauge off of where we are with everything. Like if I want to add or take away a light. So I'm kind of down to the last minute here. I think I said that before, but it is the last hour for me to get any and all light fixtures put on order. So that is wrapping up this week. We've also been working really hard on our Michigan build. So just to give you a quick update on that, we're waiting on one final permit. That is the biggest one, but it is one that has been passed before. It just needs transferred over to our names, and we are waiting on that. As soon as we get it, we will be ready.
One permit, one small step for
Remember what I
man,
asked you to
one
do?
giant
Go.
step for Michigan.
In the meantime, I am finalizing like if the window sizes are exactly how we want it, so we can be prepared to just order as soon as we are ready. So that's rolling, that's moving, and we're just anxious to get that one off the ground. I think at this point here, it's gonna be a race between me having a baby and this house being finished. We have a kid crying. Papa can hold you because you're too heavy.
Do you want to flip up? Do you want to flip up on my shoulder? Okay. I can't help but get strong no vibes from you right now.
It's all right. It's fun having another human, two humans
Dude, you're doubling up.
clinging on you in 90
It's like
degree
twins.
weather.
It's like you're carrying twins. Just different sizes. Twins.
Okay. So as Seth mentioned, lots of late night conversations lately. We've been, as we're getting towards the end of this project, we are kind of crunching the numbers, making sure that we're gonna end up where we expected to end up. So, because next will come me ordering the fun stuff that is ready, like generally ready, but we can't, I don't ever feel quite okay ordering it until I know that there's room in the budget for things like beds and rugs.
We don't need beds though.
Because y'all can just bring a sleeping bag and it'll be fine for a while.
Glamping.
We've had some late night conversations, kind of just breaking down exactly where we are with things, and it's looking pretty tight. We put a lot of money, which we knew we would need, into getting a road back here. We've talked about it before. We don't like to put our houses right on top of one another because it just takes away from the vibe and the feel of what the box hop is and the experience that you get being able to step away from the hustle and bustle and just find this like respite. So the road was going to be expensive. We had to put in a whole new bridge, like culvert thing, and
800 feet for the road.
800
It was a
feet of
haul.
a road. Yes. So all in all, that put us about $25,000 out at the gate that really was in the land and not even into the build. So we're about that much short to finish this build.
So if this was our budget, here's where we are now at. And here's where I'm at.
We don't try to throw together this cheap, quickly done, just shell of a cabin that we want people to come and stay at and then use for our own profits. Like, we know that this is not a typical situation when you're doing a rental cabin or running a rental business, that you put in so many luxury items or that you spend so much in order to make a profit. But it's just how we've decided we're gonna stick with doing business, because it's all about the experience and hosting people. And that's a lot about, I think, who we are. We've had a hard time finding reason to spend money on ourselves, but we love experiences, and anything that we put our hands on, we try to add value and add to wherever we are in life. And that's kind of what the Box Hop began as, this thing that we were gonna do for our family to experience and get away from Columbus for a bit and rest and find respite from just our lives and everyday hustle. And then we were so excited to open and share that for others. And I think that justifies a lot of the cost. If it's just he and I, we're like, it doesn't feel right spending that much money, because we could do without. We could be fine with just the bare minimum and be blessed. And it's true for no matter what. Kids, hold that thought.
I think it's counterintuitive to build a rental property for this cost. But what we found, even with our first build and the second build, is we really want to build a place that feels extremely special, and build a place that we don't want to leave when we're there. And I think you've killed it every time, girl. I'm the one that's like, no, we don't need that. No, we don't need beds. No, that fireplace is ridiculous. Looks cool, but we end up doing it. At the end of the day, we're always glad that we did it. And it's stressful. It's legitimately stressful for both of us. I don't want to downplay that. There have been sleepless nights and late 1 a.m. conversations where we're, our eyes are sweating a little bit trying to figure this out. But at the end, I'm banking all of this on the experience after the first two, which were both over budget. So it's at the end of it, we'll be. What I was saying was budgets ain't no thing. Man, that scared me. It was like, it landed on my head. I almost died.
I saw that.
I don't like bees.
It was a horsefly.
I know, it seemed like a bee. It sounded like a big old bee. That's one thing. I'll jump off a ladder or a roof if there's a bee on me.
So it's exciting, and we're really excited. So budget, be it as it may, a little over. It's gonna be great, and we can't wait for you guys to experience it.
Come on, Essie, you got me, girl. Huh. Mama? Yes!
Thank you guys so much for coming out with us again today. Kids are happy finally. We are excited to show you more next week. Hopefully we'll have a lot of progress. Hopefully my lighting order will be finished. We'll be on to the next big thing.
You can watch our story here. The BoHo, the OG. Too much to handle. Like and subscribe to this video. Leave me a comment if you think this song sucks. I can handle it. For now, I'll just go.